Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to see 12th max. Who is 12th max? You may get confused. That is those who have promoted last year 11th. Now they are going to be 12th year. That is this year they are going to write public examination. I think when the school is going to be open, we don't know. So for that purpose only we have introduced that online classes for 12th standard. People knows that how much very important this 12th standard. So I request each and every student to follow this video and make use of this video and make the holiday too as a educationally purpose we can introduce. I think last year from 10th standard you are studying matrix easily, I think so. Can you anyone say the matrix means what? Already the teacher has told you that matrix is something square box like that. The data will be there, we will add and we will do some mathematical step on it. Okay, today we are going to, already you have learned in 11th standard 2 about matrix, and it's very easy topic, and you people are going to get a good mark in it usually. So teacher also insists them you people to learn this topic. That same topic I am going to take today. Here the chapter 1, that is application of matrices and determinant, that we are going to see today. Let's go to the class. Okay. Chapter 1, application of determinant and matrices. Application of determinant and matrices we are going to see today. Before going to this 12th standard topic, now we will see first few things, that is what is the definition of matrix. Definition of matrix we will see. What is the definition of matrix? A rectangular arrangement of a data in rows and column. That is the basic definition of a matrix. That is a rectangular arrangement of a data in rows and column. If you arrange the data in rows and column, then it will become a matrix. For easy, why we have to arrange in rectangular, why we can't arrange in some other way? Why means it's easy to express. That is the first reason. You can see if I am arrange, these are the data if I am storing in rectangular form. It's very easy to calculate. You can see how many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns are there? 4 columns. So you can easily multiply now. It's 2 to 4 is 8 elements will be there. So how many elements is there now? 8 elements easily we can find. So this 2 cross 4, that is row into column, is nothing but you already have studied. It's what? Order of a matrix. Order of a matrix. The next one, this 8 is nothing but 8 elements, that is member. 8 member we can say. If I am arranging some other format like this, we are arranging somewhere the same only. If I am arranging in some other format, now it's very horrible to count. This here also some 8 data only is there, 2, 4, 6, 8. Individually we need to count. Whereas if you arrange in rows and column, now we can easily calculate. For easy calculation purpose only we are doing. So keep it in mind definition. A matrix is how you will define a rectangular arrangement of a given data. We can write given data in rows and column is nothing but matrix. Usually matrix will denote capital Aij. Capital Aij. I represent number of rows and then J represent number of column, as you know that one. These are all basic thing in 10th standard itself you have taken. And usually element how you will write now, small Aij will write within a square bracket. Usually matrix will write in a square bracket. For example, we can write like this also, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is also is a rectangular matrix. What's the order? Not two rows is there, this 2 rows, and this is nothing but 3 columns. So order of this is 2 cross 3. Okay. Okay, now we have understand what is the matrix. That is, the matrix is nothing but rectangular element of given data in rows and column, and what's the order, how we are writing rows, column. These are the things we have. Okay, what we'll do with the matrix means usually in max four things you will do usually. That is, we call it as basic operation. We call it as a basic operation. That what's the basic operation? As you know, plus, as you know, minus, and then you know multiplication, and then you know division. Okay, so when you will add two matrix, if order are same, when you will add the matrix now, order must be same, that is I cross j of one matrix, another b of I cross j. If this order same, now we can add and then we can subtract. Both the things we can do it. And then multiplication, when you will do means same thing you are going to do. That is here we have a condition, number of column of first matrix is equals to number of rows of second matrix. That is how we can say now, if you want to multiply AB, if A order is 2 cross 3 and B order is 3 cross 4, matrix possible now? Yeah, the number of column of the first matrix A and number of column of the row of the second matrix B, these are same, so we can easily multiply. If it is reverse, for example BA, what's a B order? 3 cross 4 and A order is 2 cross 3. Here there is no equal, 4 is not equal to 2, so matrix multiplication is not possible. Now next we have the concept is division. I think so far they will say most of the people doesn't know that what we are going to do with the division when we are going to divide a matrix. Like A divide B, is it not possible? Okay, these are the things is not we have shown so far in your 11th 10th standard. Even in 12th also we won't see, but we will do some adjustment here. What is a division matrix? How to divide the matrix means, see, if 2 into, I want to divide 2 into 1 by 2, what I am doing, I am multiplying, but you can see here this is multiplied by 1 by 2. Instead of I am saying making a division, that is 2 by 2 I can write, because 2 ones are 2 and divided by 2, so 2 get cancelled, answer I am getting 1. So directly I can say that 2 divides 2, but in matrix what we am going to say now, I am not going to say it is divided by 2, I am going to say it is multiplied by 1 by 2. Then for this 2, what is the inverse of it means 1 by 2. What is the inverse for 2 is 1 by 2. That is multiplicative inverse. If I multiply this 2 and multiply by 1 by 2, our answer is coming as 1. That's why we'll say 1 is the identical element for multiplication. Okay, in matrix usually we won't divide it by that matrix, but we multiply by its inverse. Like here, instead of saying divided by 2, I am saying it's multiplied by half. Are you clear what I am trying to say? Instead of dividing by 2, I am saying that I am multiplying by half. Both are same. The value will give same. Here also 1 will come, here also 1 will come. But the operation which I am performing is differ. Here I am trying to divide it, here I am multiplying. That is the things. So indirectly multiplication division are both together, like how addition and subtraction are there. Similarly here multiplication and division. So these are the basic things we need to learn. Now we will go to our 12th topic. Before going this one, 11th, we must know what we have done in 11th standard. In 11th standard, you have studied about adj, that is adjoint of a matrix A. That is very important here. We are going to see. In 11th standard, what we are going to see means 4 things is very important in this concept. Actually, application of matrix and determinants. In this topic we have 4 important things. First is matrix inversion method. First, what we are going to do, matrix inversion method. Second, we are going to do Cramer's rule. And third, we are going to do Gaussian elimination method, we can say. Gaussian elimination method we can see. And fourth one, rank method. Okay, these are the four things: matrix inversion, Cramer's Gaussian elimination method, rank method. To know these four things, we must have to recall the 11th topic. That 11th topic, it's very so many things are there, but important is adjoint of A. We are going to see how we are going to find the adjoint of A, matrix A. If any matrix A is given, first we need to find minor. We need to find minor. What's a minor means? Eliminating that rows and column, and for rest of the matrix we need to find a determinant value. For example, here some matrix is there 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 0 1. If it is there, I want this position, as you know, that A11. I want to find the minor of 111, first element. Now I need to delete this row, delete this column. The remaining, what is that? That determinant value you need to take 1 2 0 1. That is 1 ones are 1, 1 minus 0 into 2 0. So answer is coming 1. So this minor of M11 is, we are saying it's a 1. That is nothing but minor. That is eliminating that row and that column will give the determinant value, will give as a minor. After getting minor, we need to find what? Cofactor. We need to find cofactor. What you are going to do with the cofactor? Here M11 is, M stands for minor. Cofactor, some people write A, some people write C. Our wish, we can write in textbook what they have given. According to that we will follow. I am using as a C, or you can use A also, no problem. Anything we can use. A, it's notation only. A11 means you have to multiply minus 1, and in the position I plus j we need to multiply with M11. As you know, M11 is a minor, and then you need to multiply its position I plus j. Minus 1 is a common, so minus 1 as such. Here you can say I value is 1, j value is 1. So here it will come to M11 value is 1 we are having. So 1 we are getting. So 1 square is 1, 1 into 1, 1 will come. So likewise you will get a cofactor. That is how you are going to get cofactor now. And that is multiplying minor by minus 1 the power I plus j. Here M11 it's 1 plus 1 2 is coming. For example, M13 is there now, you are going to add 1 plus 3 is what? 4 will come. That 4 you power it. Is it clear? After this cofactor, then you need to find adj. That is adj, how you are going to do? That it's simple. You have to take a transpose to cofactor matrix. Transpose we are going to take as a cofactor matrix. That is cofactor matrix will be there. Cofactor matrix A, you have to take transpose. Transpose is nothing but changing rows into column, column into row. If you find all these things, for example, we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6. I am writing roughly 8 9 is there. This is, for example, cofactor matrix means how it will be. Its adjoint A means you have to take a transpose. That is row is there 1 2 3. That 1 2 3 I am writing here 1 2 3. Here 4 5 6 is there. Here I am going to write 4 5 6. Here 7 8 9 is there. I am writing here 7 8 9. This is nothing but what? You have taken row as a column, column as a row. So therefore, if you transpose the transposition you have taken for cofactor matrix means you are getting adjoint. After this one, finally you are going to arrive with inverse. What is the inverse formula? If you know, means 1 by determinant A into adj A. You already know how to find adj A. Adj A is nothing but expanding through one rows of a determinant. If you know this inverse, then we can proceed further. In your topic first definition 1.1 about definition is about adjoint of a matrix we are seeing. Okay, what is the adjoint? Just now I said first you need to find minor. For minor you need to make a cofactor. After making cofactor you make it as a what? Transpose. Now adjoint will get. Okay, here matrix will be there. Okay, matrix will be there. Deleting rows and column. Okay, after this one multiplying by its position value, that is position value, that is we are saying that minus 1 power I plus j. With this one you are going to multiply. Here you are going to take transpose. If you are taking transpose, it will become adj. After getting adj, you are going to find inverse. Inverse is, as you know, that A inverse of a matrix is 1 by determinant of A into adj. Okay, now we will go to, this is the definition of adjoint. Now we will go to theorem 1. What is the theorem 1 is there, we can see. That is 1.1, what they are saying on important result, A into adj, A into adj equals to adj into A. Adj in the sense adjoint equals to determinant A into in. N we can say. These are all things are going to be happen only for square matrix, not for anyone else. Okay friends, now we have shown these things about we came to theorem 1, the 1.1, that is A into adjoint A, which is equal to adjoint A into A, which is equal to determinant A into in. N is your order of a matrix. This entire matrix concept is going to be for square matrix. Square means, you know, rows and columns should be, number of rows and columns should be equal. Since this theorem proof also is given, while you are there in the class, it will be useful because so many letters we are using, so it may get confused. While opening the school, I will explain this theorem because it should be very important. It should be interaction should be there. Orally if we take means it literally alphabets will be there. There is no use. Moreover, it's not important. Then we need to go problem. We'll see the problem. We will able to understand. We'll go example 1.1. Let's see. Now we will see example 1.1. What's the problem means? A matrix they have given 8 minus 6 2 minus 6 7 minus 4 2 minus 4 3. This our row is 3 and column is 3. Row is 3, column is 3 is there. It's a square matrix because row and columns are same number of rows and column. That's why it's a square matrix. We need to verify that A into adjoint of A equals to adjoint A into A, which is equal to determinant A into I3 is there. I3 you know that it's an identical matrix of order 3. So before verifying this one, we have A matrix here, no problem. Next we need to find adjoint A, then next we need to find determinant A. These three things are there now. Finally we can verify one by one. So we will take as a first part, this you take it as a second part, and this you take it as a third part. We can easily get this one. So we need to find now two more things, adjoint A and determinant A. First we will find a determinant A. Determinant A of a matrix, that is 8 minus 6 2 minus 6 7 minus 4 and then 2 minus 4 and 3 is there. Now we need to find the determinant. How you are going to find? Expanding through R1. 8 I am going to take, and you have to eliminate this row and this column, expand this one. So 7 3s are, you know, 21. Minus into minus plus will come, formula will be minus 4 4s are 16 here. And then next one, position is negative, that's why it's a minus of minus plus 6. And this row, this column deleted now, minus into plus minus, 6 3s are 18 we are getting. And this is formula minus, plus into minus 1 minus, here already 1 minus, that's why it's a plus 2 4s 8 will come. After this one, plus 2 is there, and then x multiply by this row, this column deleted now, this alone is there. Minus into plus, minus into minus plus, 6 4s are 24 we are getting, minus 2 7s are 14 we are getting. Now you simplify, 8 will come here, 21 minus 16 gone out means, so that is we are getting 5 here. And then here minus 18 plus 8 is minus 10, so this is 6 into minus 10 we have, and here plus 2, and here 24 minus 14 is 10 we are having. So 8 5s are 40, and this is 6 into minus 10 minus 60, and 2 10s are 20 is there. So you can easily say 40 plus 20 60, 60 minus 60 we are getting 0. So determinant value of this matrix we are getting 0, right? Okay, since determinant A is 0, so everything will going to be 0. Let me see that one. First we need to find now adjoint of a matrix A we need to find. How we are going to find? Let me see. Now we will find adjoint of A matrix. A matrix I have written here. Now to find adjoint, what we need to find? First we need to find minor. I am not going to find minor for each and every element. I am straight away writing a matrix itself. So you can see here 8. For this one minor is I am eliminating this row and this column I have to eliminate. 7 3s are roughly I am writing 21 and minus of minus into minus plus, but here my formula minus 4 4s are 16 is there. 21 minus 16 we are getting as what? 5. Similarly, this position, leave the position, eliminate this row, this column. Again, what you are going to take, this minus 6 3s are minus 18 will get, and then this is plus 8 will come. So answer we are getting minus 10. Similarly, you are going to eliminate this row, this column. You are getting minus 6 into minus 4 plus 24 minus 7 to the 14. So 24 minus 14 is we are getting 10. Similarly, this row and this element you want to find. Now this row, this column deleted. Minus into plus minus 6 3 is 18 we are getting, and then this formula minus 4 to the 8 minus 8 will be there here plus 8. So answer will get minus 10. So I am writing here minus 10. And then for this 7, this row, this column deleted. 8 3s are 24 minus 2 to the 4 is coming. 24 minus 4 is we are getting as a 20. And this one minor you want to find out. This row, this column deleted. 8 4s are 32 and minus as such. Here minus into I am writing this one. This row, this column, not this I have multiplied. Minus formula is there. Plus into minus minus 2 6 are 12. So plus 12 will come. So here minus 30 plus 12 is minus 20 will come here. Then next we have to find this one. This row, this column deleted. Minus into minus plus 6 4s are 24 we are getting, and this is minus 14 will come. So again 24 minus 10 is we are getting a value 10. Then this one, this row, this column deleted. Minus into plus minus 8 4s are 32, and then we are getting this row and this column deleted. So this is 32. Minus into plus minus will come. 6 2s are 12. Again we are getting minus 20 here. And finally the last element, this row, this column deleted. 8 7s are, that is 56 will come, and then minus into minus plus formula minus 6 is the 36. So 56 minus 36 we are getting 20. So this is your minor. Now we got the minor matrix. Minor matrix I have not taken as a matrix each and every element minor. I didn't take. I have taken minor matrix. Now we have to find cofactor. What's the cofactor for this one? Just multiplying by position. This position is 1 1. First row, first column. So 1 plus 1 2. 2 means minus 1 power 2 is what? Squaring of minus 1 is plus 1. So this position is positive. Or in short we can say 1 is positive, 1 is negative. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Alternative you can do. This is a positive, so that's why it's a 5 will come. This position is negative. One more negative is there. Negative into negative plus. That's why it's a 10. This position positive. No need to do anything. This position is negative. Already number is negative. Negative into negative positive. That's why it's coming 10. This position is positive. It's 20. This position is negative. One negative is there. Negative into negative positive will come. Why this position alternative means here you can see 1 plus 1 is 2. Even number na minus 1 power even number always will give positive. Here position is first row second element, that is 1 plus 2 is 3. First row 1 to second element 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3. Minus 1 power 3 will give negative. That's why it's what negative position I am saying. Here it is first row third element 1 plus 3 4. That's why it's a positive. That's why I didn't do anything. Here second row first element 2 plus 1 3. Negative will come. Negative positive. That's why I have written this one. Now similarly I have done this way. This is position is what? Positive. So no need to do anything. Number will come as such. This position is third row for second element 3 plus 2 5. Negative will come. Negative into negative positive. That's why it's a 20. This position is what? Third row third element. So 3 plus 3 6. Positive will come. That is a 20 will come. That's why we have find cofactor. Now you can find easily adj. Adj is nothing but what you need to do. I told you. We need to take a transpose. Transpose means row will become column. 5 10 10 I have written 5 10 10. 10 20 20 I have written 10 20 20 here. This 10 20 20 I have written. You can see the beauty. After taking a transpose also the values remain same. Can you say why it is? What type of matrix it is? You can see here 5, 10. It's a symmetric matrix. In 11th standard itself we have studied how to find adjoint also we have studied in 11th standard. This is a symmetric matrix. You can see mirror. If you place here a one pen or something, here 10, here 10, here 10, here 10, here 20, 20. As such, like how in mirror if you look means the same image will be generated. Same thing is here. So that's why we called as this is a adjoint of matrix. Now two important things I have calculated. Determinant A I have found it, and then adjoint A I have find it here. Now we need to verify this 3 conditions. Let's see that one. Now you can see here already I have written A value I have written. Determinant A value as we found 0, and the next we have found adjoint A matrix or value we have taken. Now we need to first step this we need to do, that is A into adjoint A. A into adjoint A value I have taken here, adjoint of A I have taken. Now we need to multiply. As we know we are going to do multiply by 7 method, rows and column. These rows we need to multiply by column, that's why we called as 7 method. In 10th standard itself we have learned. Now we are going to see that one. 8 this first row, first column. As here the position is what? This is 3 cross 3 and this also 3 cross 3. So these are okay, they are equal, so we can multiply. Answer also what will come? The order 3 cross 3 only will come. Now you need to multiply. You know that in 3 cross 3 matrix A11, A12, A13, similarly A21, A22, A23, and then A31, A32, A33, you know. What's the position of first 1, 1, which means first row here, first column. First one is first matrix row, second one is second matrix first column, you need to multiply. 8 5s are, as you know, 40, minus into plus minus, 6 10s are 60, 2 10s are 20. That is the first row, first column, that is 1 1. Next what is that? 1 2. First row, second column. 8 10s are 80 will come, and then minus 6 2s are 120, 0 na 120 will come. Then 2 20s are 40 will come. So that's the first row, second column. Then first row, third column you multiply. 8 10s again it will come 80, and then minus into plus minus, 6 into 20 minus 120 will come, and the next one 2 20s are 40 will come. That is the first row we have multiplied. Next one, second, A to 1 na? Second row you take and multiply the first, A to 1. That is second row, first column. Minus into plus minus, 6 5s are 30 will come, 7 10s are 70 will come, then minus into plus minus, 4 10s are 40 will come. So that row is over. Next one, first second row, second column. Minus into 10, minus into plus minus, 6 10s are 60 will come, 7 20s are plus 140 will come, and then minus 4 into 20 minus 80 will come. Similarly the last one, minus 6 into 10 minus 60 will come, 7 20s are plus 140 will come. Then next one we have minus 4 into 20 minus 80 will come. This alone I have written due to there is no space, that's why please adjust it. The next one, 2 5s are 10, and then minus 4 into 10 minus 40, then 3 10s are plus 30 will come. Similarly this one, 2 10s are 20, minus 4 20s are 80 will come, then 3 20s are plus 60 will come. Finally last 2 10s are 20 will come, minus 4 20s are minus 80 will come, 3 20s are plus 60 will come. Now you just simplify, you can see 40 plus 20 60, 60 minus 60 0, 80 plus 40 120, 120 minus 20 0, then 80 plus 40 120, 120 minus 20 0, then minus 30 minus 40, minus 70 plus 70 0, minus 60 minus 80 minus 140 and 40 0 will come. Here minus 60 minus 80 minus 140 plus 140 0 will come. Here 10 plus 30 40, 40 minus 40 0. Here same thing, 20 plus 60 80, 80 minus 0. Then 20 plus 60 80, 80 minus is 0. So the first result is we are getting 0 0. Now you can see adjoint A into A. That is, here we have done A into adjoint A. Here adjoint A into A. I already have done because it's take time. So adjoint A value have taken and written, and Yeah, that is A matrix. I have taken the value. If I multiply, I am getting the same answer as what we have done here. Same, we are getting 0 0. This value we take it as a second. Now third condition is determine A into I3. Determine A value already we have taken as a 0. So 0 will come, and then I3 is nothing but third 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Identical matrix of order 3. 3 cross 3. The in square matrix we won't say 3 cross 3, we will simply say order 3. That's why I have written I3. 0 into 1 0. It's scalar multiplication. So we are getting as everything is 0 into 1 0 0. Everywhere will come as a 0 0 0. So you can see here this is condition 3. So first also 0 0, second also 0 matrix, third also 0 matrix, which means that 1 equals to 2 equals to 3. That is, we are saying that A into adj, the value is equals to adj into A, which is equals to determine A into I3. Since I3 now it's a 3 cross 3 matrix, I2 not 2 by 2 matrix will come. Hence verified. That's all about this problem. As we have shown the theorem 1.1 we have done, that is adjoint of A into A, which is equal to A into adjoint A, which is equal to determinant A into I3. This is a theorem. This theorem we have verified using one problem. Now we have to find the inverse. Why we need to find inverse now? Just now I told you that to divide a matrix there is no direct way of dividing a matrix. We need to multiply by inverse. Instead of dividing, we have to multiply by inverse. Both are give the same value. Here how to find inverse? What is the inverse they are saying? Definition of a inverse matrix, let we see.